What's up guys, Daniel here. So I've been doing some live videos lately and I've been getting a ton of really good recommendations. I'm going to show you how to play another Tyler Childers song. This one is called Nose on the Grindstone and it's only got like 4 chords, but it's really fun to play. It's in standard tuning with a capo on the 3rd fret. Let's go and get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. Alright, so the only chord we're going to use for the intro is the D minor. That's going to be open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, 1st fret high E. We're going to do a couple hammer-ons in here, so just be ready for that. We're going to start by plucking the open D string, and that's going to act as our first down strum in our strumming pattern. The strumming pattern is going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, pretty much throughout the entire song. So again, we're going to pluck that open D string, and then we're going to go up, down, up. Then we're going to strum down again, but you want to take your 2nd fret off of the G string because we're going to do a hammer-on. And then up, down, up again. So it goes. Now from here, we're going to pluck an open D string again, kind of like we did at the beginning. Strum up, down, up. Come back with another down strum, hammer on to the 2nd fret of the G string. But instead of strumming up, down, up again, what you're going to do is take off the 2nd fret of the G string. You're going to pluck open G, then 3rd fret D. So it'll go. And then after that, we're just going to play the same thing we did at the beginning 2 more times. So. So let's play that whole progression all together a little bit slower. And one more time at regular speed. And that's how you play the intro. Now next part up is the first verse, and that's going to sound like this. Daddy worked like a mule mining Pike County coal till he fucked up his back. Couldn't work anymore. He said one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. So in the verse we're going to continue the same strumming pattern we've been using. So it's still going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, repeated. We're going to start with a D minor and we're going to strum it 1 time. Down, up, up. Then we're going to switch to an F major 7 chord. That's going to be 3rd fret D, 2nd fret G, 1st fret B, open high E. We're going to strum this one once as well. Then we're going to switch to a C chord. So now we've got 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G, 1st fret B, open high E. Same strumming pattern, 1 time. And then we're going to go back to D minor and we're going to strum it 2 times with a hammer-on the 2nd time we strum it. So it's going to go down, up, and then we're going to come down again, do a hammer-on to the 2nd fret of the G string, down, up. So the last D minor chord in the progression goes. So that's the first half of the progression. Let's play that all together a little bit slower. Now regular speed. Now the second time we play this progression, we're going to play the same chords, but we're only going to play the last D minor 1 time. So let's play both of those progressions together. Now with the words. Daddy worked like a mule mining Pike County coal till he fucked up his back, couldn't work anymore. Now the next progression, we're actually going to start with a full-on F bar chord. So you want to bar the first fret of all the strings. We've got 3rd fret A and D, 2nd fret G. If you have trouble with that, you can do this version where you have ring finger 3rd fret A, pinky 3rd fret D, middle finger 2nd fret G, and index finger 1st fret B, and mute both the E strings. That'll work too. And we're going to strum this one once. Switch to C. Now we're going to go to G. That's 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret high E. The rest are open. Strum this one once as well. And then we're going to go to D minor and play it 2 times, again with the hammer on the 2nd. So this first half all together a little bit slower. And the second half of this progression is actually played the exact same way. So again, F, C, G, D minor 2 times. So all together, a little bit slower. And now regular speed with the words. He said one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Now before we get to the next verse, you're actually going to stick on that D minor and do 2 more strumming patterns, hammer on the 2nd strumming pattern. It's just a little mini break before you get to the next verse. So now let's play the first verse all together. Daddy worked like a mule mining Pike County coal till he fucked up his back, couldn't work anymore. He said one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. So that's how you're going to play the first and the second verse. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. But now we're going to move on to the chorus. And the chorus is going to sound like this. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world and I can't seem to shake. But I remember your words, Lord, they bring me the chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Alright, so the chorus is actually played pretty close to the way we did the second part of the verse. So we're going to start out with an F bar chord. We're going to strum it once. Switch to C, G, and then D minor. But we're only going to play that D minor once before restarting the progression. All together. Now we're going to repeat the progression, but we are going to play D minor 2 times. And then we're actually going to extend the D minor for 2 more strumming patterns. And again, the hammer-on comes on the second one. So altogether, the first line of the chorus goes like this. And now regular speed with the words. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world I can't seem to shake. Now the second line we're going to play pretty much the same way, but we're going to play the first progression with an extended D minor chord, and then the second one as well. So it'll go F, C, G, D minor 2 times, and then repeat. Now with the words. But I remember your words, Lord, that bring me the chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. And now let's play the chorus all together. Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world I can't seem to shake. But I remember your words, Lord, they bring me the chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. And that's how you play the chorus. Next part up is the bridge and solo. It's more of an interlude. And that part is going to sound like this. Alright, so there's a lot going on here, so we're going to break this up into 4 parts. For the first part, we're going to start with a D minor, and what you're going to do is pluck the open D string, strum up, down, up, and then you're going to strum down, down, down. So it'll go. And that's kind of like a prelude to the actual progression that we're doing. We're going to stay on D minor from here, and then we're going to do the regular strumming pattern we've been doing. Down, up, down, up. Then we're going to switch to F major 7. Down, up, and we're going to switch it up a little bit when we get to C. So what we're going to do on the C chord is we're going to do a single down strum, come back up, and then you're going to pluck an open D string, hammer on, and pull off the 2nd fret in one motion. So it's going to go down, up, hammer on, pull off. And that's going to replace the up, down, up portion. So again, from here we're going to go back to a D minor chord. We're going to start with the hammer on our first down strum. And again, that's the 2nd fret of the G string. And we're going to strum it one more time without the hammer on. So it'll go. So from the C chord to the D minor, a little bit slower. Regular speed. So now the whole line all together a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Now for the second line, we're going to start with D minor again. We're only going to strum it one time. Down, up, switch to F major 7, strum it one time. Now we're going to switch to C, and we're going to do the down, up strumming pattern, but do a hammer onto the 2nd fret of the D string on the first down strum. And then we're going to switch to D minor, and again do a hammer onto the 2nd fret of the G on the first down strum. And then we're going to do something a little weird here. You're going to strum the D minor down one more time, and then come back up, but then you're going to switch to the 3rd line, and that's actually going to start on an open E string. So let's hang on for a second, we'll get to that. So this 2nd line altogether will go. One more time, regular speed. So like I said, it ends on that weird note because it starts the 3rd line. The 3rd line, we're going to start with that open E string, and then we're going to go to a full-on F bar chord one more time. So it'll go open E, F bar chord, down, up. Now from here, we're going to switch to a C chord, do a hammer onto the 2nd fret of the D string on the first down strum, down, up. And then we're going to switch to a G, but we're not going to strum this one. What you're going to do is pluck the 3rd fret of the low E string, then Then you're going to pluck an open A, hammer onto the second fret, and pull off in one motion. Then you're going to do the same thing with the D string. Open D, hammer on, second fret, pull off, open. So to go. Then we're going to go to D minor, and we're just going to strum down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. No hammer-ons here. So this progression is different from anything we've done so far. So let's play that all together, starting with that open E string, a little bit slower. One more time. And now regular speed. And now we get to the last line. This line is going to start with an F major 7 chord. We're going to start with a single down strum, and then you're going to pluck an open G, hammer onto the second fret, pull off in one motion like we've been doing, and then pluck open G one more time. So to go. Then we're going to switch to C. You're going to strum this one, down, up, down, and then you're going to pluck A and D at the same time, but leave the D string open. We're going to do another hammer-on pull off to the second fret. So to go. So from F major 7 to C, a little bit slower. Then we're going to go to a G chord. We're going to strum it one time. And then we're going to go to D minor and strum it 2 times. We're going to do a hammer onto the second fret of the G string on the second strumming pattern. And then we're going to repeat the D minor 2 more times, same thing. So now the fourth line all together a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Alright, so now let's put everything together and play it a little bit slower. And now one more time at regular speed. And that's how you're going to play that bridge, solo, interlude section. Now we can move on to the last part. Alright, I already showed you how to play the first verse. The second one isn't much different, but there's one minor change in the first progression. So what we're going to do is go D minor, F major 7, C, and then D minor 2 times, just like we did before. And then we're going to repeat that. The first verse we just did 1 D minor strum at the end of that very first section. We're going to do it 2 times now. So it'll sound like this. Keep in mind that a man's just as good as his word. Takes twice as long to build the bridges you burn. There's hurt you can cause, time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. That's the only difference. Just in that first line, you play the extended D chord twice. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. I've got a few other Tyler Childers tabs on there and some tutorials here on my channel if you want to check those out. Go ahead and leave a request for a song you would like to learn in the comments below. And before I go, huge shout out to my 2 newest channel members. Thank you so much, Max and Filthy Slider, for joining. I appreciate your support. I hope you enjoy these early access videos. Thank you guys so much. And that's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.